The Academic Junkie brings you your next civics lesson. When due process is denied or not applied effectively, the right of habeas corpus protects us. Habeas corpus literally means you have the body. A person who believes they have been unlawfully detained or imprisoned can petition a court with a writ of habeas corpus. This compels the government to prove the imprisonment is lawful or free the person. The suspension clause and writ of habeas corpus are enshrined in Article 1, Section 9, Clause 2 of the Constitution. Only Congress can approve the suspension of habeas corpus. On May 4th, President Trump expressed frustration with the courts and expectations of due process. On May 9th, Stephen Miller, Deputy Chief of Staff, stated the administration is looking at ways to suspend habeas corpus. On March 15th, ICE deported Kilmar Abrego Garcia to a maximum security prison in El Salvador without due process. Not being in U.S. custody, Garcia is unable to request a writ of habeas corpus. On April 10th, the Supreme Court ordered the facilitation of his return. The government has yet to comply. The 1798 Alien Enemies Act, which allows deportations without due process, was used by the administration in the El Salvadoran deportations. On May 16th, the Supreme Court halted use of the act pending further legal review. The denial of due process and habeas corpus was cited in their decision. It should be noted that the U.S. has paid El Salvador $6 million to take prisoners such as Garcia. Rümeysa Öztürk, a student from Turkey, was arrested by ICE agents on March 25th. She was arrested for co-authoring an op-ed on the war in Gaza. DHS saw this as activities in support of Hamas. Lawyers for Öztürk filed a writ of habeas corpus claiming her detention by ICE was unlawful. After 6 weeks in detention, on May 9th, a federal judge ordered her release. The Academic Junkie untangles today's complicated news stories. Subscribe today and let's untangle them together.